Jamaica's Stacey-Ann Williams delivered a spectacular show last night at the Racers Grand Prix in the women's 400 meters with a big win. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. And ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Stacey-Ann Williams delivered the first, I would say, exciting moment of Racers Grand Prix last night in the women's 400 meters. The young lady has had a pretty solid 2024 season so far. We saw her outside 400 meter opener at the USATF Bermuda Grand Prix, where she put on a dominant display, winning the women's 400 meters in 51.71 seconds.
As they come into the main straightaway, a dominating performance here by the Jamaican. Stacey-Ann Williams has plenty of room to reach the line well ahead of the rest of the field out in lane 8. They will be in second here, but Stacey-Ann.
A few weeks ago at the Jamaica Athletic Invitational at the National Stadium, she took fourth with a time of 51.87 in the women's 400 meters, where the American Alexis Holmes dominated in this instance in the women's 400 meters.
Please start first time of asking. 49.17 seconds, the indoor world lead by Femke of the Netherlands. 49.32, the outdoor world lead, courtesy of Jamaica's Lakeisha Price earlier today. As it goes now, it is Brittany Brown in lane number 7 with the early lead. Stacey-Ann Williams in the bright pink in lane number 6, also travels well. 200 meters to run, Alexis Holmes also in striking distance. It's Williams of Jamaica with the advantage. Holmes on the inside, known for her strong finish, turns into the home stretch and based on the stagger, has the lead. Alexis Holmes of the USA pulls away from the field and cruises home. This is Alexis Holmes, ladies and gentlemen, as she takes the win here in the women's 400 meters ahead of Brittany Brown and finishing fast as Natasha Robinson in lane 4. And we have just got there ahead of.
However, last night, Jamaica's second fastest woman over this distance for the 2024 season, well, she put on a massive display of determination and focus when she found herself down in the second position behind the leader from the United States coming into that final 100-meter home stretch. And she put on a spectacular display of strength, focus, and character to take home the win, bringing the entire national stadium to its feet. Stacey-Ann Williams won this in a time of 50.86 seconds, just outside her personal best, with the American Lena Irby Jackson taking second in 51.05 and Cherokee Young of Jamaica taking third in 51.86 seconds.
Off they call for the women's 400 meters. And in aprons, the Guyanese in lead number 6 has come out well. Brookfield of Jamaica in 7 is also moving well. Stacey-Ann Williams in the front of the center of the track, moving briskly as well. They come through 200 meters. Stacey-Ann Williams still going strong. Lydia Irby-Jackson of the USA trying to come through as well. Irby-Jackson, Stacey-Ann Williams. It's Lydia Irby-Jackson ahead of Stacey-Ann Williams. Look at this charge. The race is on. Irby-Jackson and Williams. The race is on. Williams wins in Kingston. 50.85 for Stacey-Ann Williams. Jamaica.
Stacey-Ann Williams spoke with TVJ after.
I managed to keep the composure by focusing my race plan, and I feel like that was the only thing I was focusing on. Not anyone beside me, not anyone behind me, not anyone in front of me.
Right. And the 50.86, of course, not too far outside of your season's best, at 50.71, so be pleased about that. What do you do here onto the national championships?
I am pleased about that tonight because it has been a season of many ups and downs, and that time is also a stepping stone towards the national trials, which is the big thing.
All right, Stacey, congrats again. All the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
With a stacked field of talent, including Cherokee Young, the remarkable Candice McLeod, who has made the finals of the 400 meters several times, and this young lady, Nikisha Price, now the fastest Jamaican over this distance. Stacey-Ann Williams' run last night was very impressive, not only because she ran a solid time, but even more importantly, because of her comeback towards the very end of the race that you just saw. It spoke to her focus and determination, and really, to me, talks about how mature she has become as a 400-meter athlete. Now, she has had a mixed season. We saw her run at the USATF, as I showed you earlier, at the Bermuda Grand Prix, winning in a dominant form. That was her opener, her season opener in the 400 meters outdoors. And then we saw her do not so well at the Jamaican Invitational. Now, I suspect she decided that I am walking away with this win regardless. She ran a tactically solid race. Thought she did a great job. And we did see her running some 200 meters earlier in the year. The last one I saw her run was at, I believe it was at the Ashenine Stadium at the Jamaica College of Hope Road. So clearly, this kind of leg work only helps the athlete. You know, people, I have a general theory. I'm not a brilliant coach or anything. I'm just a fanatical fan of track and field and Jamaican athletes in particular. But I love track and field generally, as you all know. I just kind of think that the athletes generally need to broaden their scope. So, you know, if you're a 100-meter runner, you need to run 2s and 4s for clearly to build strength and stamina and to deliver speed endurance. If you're a 400-meter runner, you need to run 2s, you need to run 1s, because that's going to give you that last sprint, that sprint speed that we saw Stacey-Ann Williams demonstrate, which I'd never seen her do before. I mean, I'm a huge fan, all of you know that. I'm a fan of Stacey-Ann Williams, as well as Cherokee Young, Candice McLeod, etc. But I think what we saw last night was a result of those 200 meters we've been seeing her run. You know, we've seen the same thing with Nikisha Price. Nikisha Price has improved tremendously in terms of her 400 meters. Incredible talent. But those 200 meters, remember, Nikisha Price now has set a new PB in the 200 meters. I believe that these tools, the coaches are beginning to reawaken, so to speak, right? Or maybe it's just the athletes are deciding they're going to do what the coaches tell them to do and run these shorter distances. So what you saw last night was actually just flat speed. It's the same thing that made Antonio Watson win last year, at the World Championships. Flat speed, just that speed, sheer speed. That's why she caught the American, who ran a brilliant race, by the way, and passed her moments before the line. Flat speed. So great look. She electrified the National Stadium, and super proud of you, Stacey-Ann Williams. Absolutely big run from you last night. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, the like button. Remember, your royals, your kings and queens. Bless up.